In this song, Rumi revealed her identity, and then Zoe
Today, I'll be surviving with only Pelt Trader loot in 99 Nights in the Forest. I'll explain the rules when we get in the game, so let's get right into it. Alright, so we're in the game, and we are using no class for this challenge. I can't grab any axe, I can't grab literally anything unless it comes from the Pelt Trader. So this challenge is gonna be pretty hard. And speaking of Pelt, I should probably go ahead and start off by trying to get a bunny foot. Okay, last try. What about this one? Come on, please. Alright, perfect. Nice. Let's grab that and a morsel and quickly start this challenge. Yeah, so I think one of the hardest part about this challenge is probably just gonna simply be actually getting the pelts. Because in this game, for some god forbidden reason that I do not know, it is absolutely impossible to get pelts for some reason. And I guess I should also go ahead and start by looking for a wolf pelt as well. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Oh, no pelt. What about you? You want to give me your pelt? It's right on your back. I literally see it. Okay, still no pelt. That's fine. There's plenty of wolves to go. Hey, you. Give me your pelt. Still no pelt? I'm beginning to think it's like a 1 in 10 chance to get a pelt. Okay, we can grab ammo again, but we can't grab any guns or anything except if it comes from the Pelt Trader. All right, still no pelt. This is like my 10th try. All right, finally, after the entire day of going for a pelt, I got a pelt. Oh my god, bro. Nah, this game is actually just rage bait, bro. Okay, let's just cook up all this food and eat it, bro. And now we should probably try to get level 3 so we can go ahead and get the first kid the next day. Or maybe we can even get it before tomorrow. Who knows? All right, let's place all it here. And there we go. Level 3. All right, let's try getting the first kid. Or honestly, we should probably just wait until the next day because the Pelt Trader will spawn in. And then we can go ahead and use our wolf pelt to get a spear. And then our bunny foot to get a good sack. Let's go ahead and put our wood in there. And Pelt Trader is here today. So let's go ahead and take care of him. There we go. Good sack. And then spear. Not good axe, not leather body. We're doing a spear because eliminating alpha wolves is not easy with a good axe. But we're way ahead of ourselves right now. We should just focus on getting the kid instead of talking about alpha wolves. So let's quickly do that right now. And oh my lordy lord, there's a fuel can. Perfect. All right, let's gather them up. And oh my god, yeah, this is just a million times easier, bro. Okay, and this is the last one. Perfect. All right, red key. In the door we go. Grab the kid by clicking and search the chest. Hopefully we can get a fuel can out of here. Here, we can take the ammo, but we can't actually take the revolver because it doesn't come from the Pelt Trader. That's my only rule. Okay, for sure, we're grabbing all this meat because it is super hard to live without meat, and we're only grabbing steak because steak is good. And with the rest of our inventory slots, we're gonna go ahead and look for some fuel. Looks like there's some corpses over there, I believe. Guess not. Usually there's some corpses. I'm gonna grab this coal. I'm gonna grab this nut. I'm gonna grab this other nut, this ammo, and I'm not even gonna fight for that chest because most of the time chests aren't worth it. But sometimes they give you fuel, so, you know, it's never worth. And it looks like the cultists are so angry at me, they're still chasing me around. That is just sad. Fuel can. My inventory is full, so let's go ahead and open this door, grab this coal, and bring it back to the base. And now you're probably wondering why I'm in such a rush to get level 4. Well, that's because the Pelt Trader spawns every 5 days, and if we don't get level 4 to get the alpha wolves before the Pelt Trader spawns, and he despawns, then we're basically just cooked for the child challenge. He's not gonna spawn in again for like 5 days. So yeah, these 5 days we really have to prepare by getting an alpha wolf pelt. But let's just go ahead and there we go, level 4, absolute perfection. Looks like Idiot Kid is drowning on the ground. We can eat up all this food, put the nuts in here. And now one thing that's gonna be super important about this challenge is getting a sundial because we're not gonna be able to get a flashlight out of the entire Pelt Trader since we're gonna be getting weapons and armor and stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry, flashlight. I'm sorry, dear. Or well, you should be thankful, dear, because I don't have a flashlight to torture you this video. That's all right. With the rest of the nuts, we're gonna go ahead and buy a regular bed. And then for the rest of the night, we're just gonna go ahead and grind some wood. Hopefully we can get an old bed. One thing I'm super excited for is probably the owl though, because with the campfire method, you could actually get infinite feathers, and I will show you later in the video. But let's just say when the owl spawns in, we're gonna go from level 4 to level 6. It's gonna be absolutely insane because we're gonna be able to farm feathers, and with those feathers, we could get fuel from the research lady. But now that it's daytime and we have level 4, we could go ahead and look for some alpha wolf. First, let's go ahead and craft a map so we could actually see. There we go. And perfect. All right, let's edge scavenge up the map and look for some Alpha Wolf. Okay, nice. Alpha Wolf has been spotted. Hey, boy, you want to be a part of my experiment? Oh my god, there's a gold chest in there. Yes, come to me. We need a pelt. No pelt. That's fine with me. I'll grab the food. I'm sure there's plenty more Alpha Wolves that will be willing to volunteer their bodies, just like this one over here. Come to Papa. And then buy a compass. And with the 1 minute of daytime we have left remaining, we could go ahead and go for the Kraken Kid. I don't know if we could get him before the day, but we're just gonna have to try. Now, one thing good about the Kraken Kid is the fact that he has 4 Alpha Wolves on him, and that's gonna be really good because it's gonna give us a good chance at getting Alpha Wolf Pelt. Now, getting Alpha Wolf Pelt is pretty rare, but I'm fairly certain we could get it if we fight the Kraken Kid. And there's no negatives to doing it because we're gonna get a kid, and then we're gonna get a better multiplier. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Oh my god, one of them's on the ground flopping. Okay, wait, chill. Bro, y'all gotta get on my face. Okay, none of those dropped me a pelt. What about this weird one? Yes, yes, yes! Oh my god, no, you don't even understand. I'm so happy because in all my other attempts, I literally did not get a single Alpha Wolf pelt. You don't even understand. Let's just search this chest. Please give me a fuel can. Fuel can. Okay, wow. Oh, yeah, I grabbed that, buddy, but not today. With the rest of our slots, let's grab all this food. And now that we have the Alpha Wolf Pelt, we could seriously actually survive and maybe even get the Koala Kid. Without the Alpha Wolf Pelt, I don't think you could get anywhere in life. I guess we can also grab this coal and drag it back to the base with me. All right, there we go. All the food and stupid stuff in here. And then we're gonna save the Alpha Wolf Pelt here. Looks like the alien event is here as well. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can get a good bed or old bed before the thing starts. No! I almost got it, bro. What about this area? Sometimes you get like fuel cans. Yep, fuel can. Okay, this is actually like probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. I'm just going straight back to my